A cross-section of politicians and business community and several others gathered at Rubaga Cathedral today to pray for the late Apollo Nyegamehe, who was commonly referred to as Aponye. The prominent business person died in a car accident in Itosho village in Ntungamo. Father Sylvester Arinito celebrated Mass in honor of the businessman.
You carry on the name of Nyegamehe, you carry on his business, you carry on his love for the people, for humanity, you carry on his kindness, you carry on all whatever he was for the people. Mr. Nyegamehe is alive.
Former Prime Minister Dr. Ruhakana Rugunda, who represented the president, commended Aponye for saving the government from embarrassment when he offered to supply food to people around Kampala and Wakiso during the COVID-19 lockdown.
I thank Aponye and other suppliers of food during the COVID period for having done their work and pulled the government out of shame and ensured the Ugandans had at least a bit of food to eat.
Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayebwa took on people who accused Aponye of supplying bad food, saying most of the people who did this were out to tarnish his name.
You hear people say that Apollo distributed rotten maize, grain and beans. It is you who gave them to him.
Why? You know, we have many people who like talking about other people's businesses.
Tayebwa said Aponye died while still demanding for money for the food supplied in South Sudan, and he will ensure that people who demand money from the South Sudan government are finally paid.
Your money must be paid. The balance of your money, we are going to work hard to ensure it is paid. Aponye still demands a lot of money in South Sudan. We are going to work with you, Grain Council, to ensure your money is paid.
Tayebwa, who spoke on behalf of the Speaker, Anita Mong, said the government had been directed to tow away vehicles that get faulty along the roads. It is said that Aponye's car rammed into a stationary truck which led to his death.
I have directed the Minister for Works and Transport to tow away all vehicles parked on highways to the nearest trading centers and police station at owner's cost to avoid similar occurrences.
Nyegamehe's widow, Evangelista, broke down as she recalled to the congregation how she was speaking on the phone with her late husband when the crash happened.
We were talking, then he told me he had passed Itojo. Then suddenly the phone went dead before we could say goodbye to each other. I tried it 3 times before I received a call from one MP Roland. He told me that Mzee had died.
Ati madam te, ati Mzee yakawa, ati Mzee yafa.
One of our father's biggest and greatest desires was that his family, that is all his children, that we be a people of unity, a team. His words were, mukwataganise. And he would encourage us by saying, mukwataganise, mwakwataganisa, tine echirabarema.
Several speakers urged the children of the deceased to keep the legacy of Aponye alive by maintaining the businesses he set up.
He belonged to a generation of business community, especially from our area, who were not very educated, but have made so much impact on our economy as a community, but also as a country.
Thousands of Ugandans have been surviving on Apollo. Let us not let many people down and they die with him.
Aponye's body has been transferred to Muhanga village in Ruchiga district, where it will be laid to rest on Wednesday.